However, we don't even have the funds to be able to provide the computers. So how are we supposed to meet the standards that you have put in place when we don't have the funding to take the tests on the machines that you require us to take?
And last year, Sean, every kid didn't have an algebra book.
But we lost an entire year of algebra instruction because there were no algebra textbooks for our 7th grade algebra kids because
chemistry, maybe that's
It goes back to funding and whether or
And
not there was
all
money
this go back to
available to be able to buy. Yeah, so they went through a whole year of handouts.
And I don't know how many of you know public teachers, public education teachers.
But every single one I've ever talked to says, I spend a significant amount of my salary on class.
And we are one of the lowest paid, aren't we one of the lowest paid states for teachers?
Administration and staff, as well as to the students. You basically make their life there much more difficult, and you expect them to do a better job.
Good friend and neighbor visits Beach Path, and they work them like dogs, and she's like, it's just not worth it for the responsibility and the caseload that they have. They just don't make enough.
We're going to lose teachers like that because they're going to be too exasperated. Like Ms. Miles say, I put my heart into it, and this is what I feel. I'm out of here.
I would say that I understand that this tax cut that has been proposed is not worth the risk of my children's education. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not saying leave the kids who are struggling behind either, but you can't like forget the kids who are at the top, because those are the ones who end up, okay, they can just do it themselves because we're so desperately trying to move up these kiddos.
With our elementary school, that we've seen the cuts with the accelerated program as well. We also see the cuts in art and Spanish language.
You need to restore those funds because this is not right. We're going to have another New Orleans in Nebraska education, and I'm not going to have that. That's it. So do what you said you were going to do. Do the right thing.
So hearing from real citizens, real parents that are concerned enough that they would go and take their time to testify. You have no idea how much influence that will have.